All right, so as we go through and do these problems, again, you notice these are all addition and subtraction. That means, again, you're focusing on that common denominator. So focus on common denominator here. So in number 5, we need a common denominator. In this case, you can use multiple different common denominators. Some of you might have gone to 16, some of you might have even gone to 32. But I do like to use the smallest common denominator. That's going to be 8. And so I'm going to leave the first one as 5/8, and then the second one, the 1/4 is going to become 2/8 because I'm multiplying top and bottom of that one by 2 in order to make the 4 into an 8. Having done that, I can now go ahead and add across the top, and the bottom, remember, stays the same. If the bottom has to be the same at the start, it's going to stay the same. So you get 7/8 for number 5. For number 6, we are adding our fractions here, so again, we need a common denominator. In this case, I'm betting everybody came up with the same common denominator, came up with 12. So I know I'm going to end up with two fractions that are both over 12. For the first one, I say, okay, what am I multiplying the 3 by to make it into a 12? And it's 4. So I'm multiplying top and bottom there by 4. 1 times 4 is 4. On the second one, what am I multiplying the 4 on the bottom here by in order to make that into 12? Well, that's going to be a 3. So I multiply the 1 on top by 3, and that gives me, of course, 3. Now I can go ahead and do the addition, so I end up with 7/12. Number 7, we're subtracting. Still need a common denominator. In this case, again, I like using 6 as a common denominator. It's the smallest one. You didn't have to use 6, but if you didn't use 6, you'd have a little bit more reducing to do. In order to turn 1/3 into 6, I'm multiplying the top and bottom by 2. So that's why we get 2/6 for that one. Then we do the subtraction. I get 3/6. Now this one, it does have some reducing left in it. We have to do that reduction. So we can divide top and bottom of 3/6 by 3. If I divide the top by 3, I get 1. If I divide the bottom by 3, I get 2. 3/6 equals 1/2. On number 8, in order to get a common denominator, the easiest way here is to make it into 15s. Because the 3 and the 5, that's the only thing that really go into nicely. And so the first fraction becomes 3/15, the second fraction becomes 5/15. Again, because I'm saying what am I multiplying top and bottom by in order to make these denominators into 15. So 5 times 3 gives us 15, so I multiply the top by 3, so on. Now we can go ahead and do that subtraction. When you do that, you end up with 3 minus 5, which is -2 over 15. Notice we did get a negative as an answer. Yes, that is okay. I tend not to like to leave it written like that, though. Instead of writing it as -2 over 15, I'm going to actually pull that negative out and make the fraction negative as -2/15. It's just a little bit of a smoother way to write it, and a way that you're going to be more used to seeing it.